I just wanted to thank you guys all for being here and apologize for not being able to be there myself. I'm about 10,000 miles away today, unfortunately, but I wanted to be here in spirit to announce things about the movie and celebrate it with you guys and share how hyped I am about it because it's really special to me, Rebecca, and the rest of the cast and crew. So thanks for being here and enjoy.
I want to jump right on into it and talk about the January finale, Change Your Mind. Yeah. All right, the first question is towards the cast. What has the response been to the finale since it's aired, and how does it feel to see the fans react to so many story developments? Who wants to start, Dee?
Okay, I guess I'll start. Hi, everybody. The only thing that comes to my mind about Change Your Mind is that meme. You know that meme? If you say, you know what a meme is? So that meme where Steven says, "She's not," and then it goes. Oh no, I'm sorry. It starts out with it's over, isn't it? Pearl singing "It's Over," and she says, "And she loves you," and then to Steve says, "She's gone." Do you know what I'm talking about? No, that comes to my mind. I guess for me it was the Amethyst line where she's like, "What?" Like, it just blew my mind. But it's been such a, I don't know, a pleasure to see everyone in on these secrets that we kept in for so long. So, yeah, I guess a little bit of relief.
It's been fun. I mean, it sets it up for what's to come. So,
Yeah.
which is the film.
I know for me, my favorite part of the finale was when Paradox and Max and Bismuth come in on the handshakes, and then one of the thumbs falls off, and Paradox's like, "He's nuts." That was great. And okay, the fusions blew my mind. Let's talk about. So that's my favorite part of the finale. Can you guys share a couple ditties on your favorite parts of the finale?
I like Sunstones, Pat.
Yeah.
I keep saying this. I was like, Sunstone's the greatest. And then I posted a picture of myself in some jean shorts, and they were like, Sunstone! Okay. I guess I'm Sunstone.
I loved when Stephen was hugging himself. That moment. Yeah. That was such a beautiful moment. And then on Twitter, everyone was like, "James Baxter." I don't know that reference.
Can we talk about the fashion sense of White Diamond here? Did anybody check out her heels? How sick are her heels? And her nails and her lashes? Hashtag fashion week, White Diamond. Hello. She needs like her own fashion line, no? Who designed that?
Oh gosh, I our designer, Al Moss, worked on that a lot. I also worked on it with Colin Howard, our designer. The shoes, I did a bunch of roughs on the shoes specifically. And she's literally put herself on pedestals. Yeah. Like, that's what
As if she's not tall enough.
Yes.
Well, since I have you on the mic, Rebecca, we had some Twitter questions come out. We crowdsourced some questions and ready to answer these. Would you like me to read them in Paradox voice for you? Okay. Why not? We're here, right? All right. First question is, how did Lapis and Bismuth become such good friends so fast? I just thought it was interesting since I was under the impression that Bismuth was the one who poofed her before.
Would know also that it would be impossible not to become best friends with Bismuth instantly. She's the best friend anybody could ever ask for.
I'll tell her that.
But also, Lapis didn't get a really good look at who poofed her, and Bismuth poofed probably many homeworld Lapises over the course of the war. I think that the thing with Lapis, not to diminish being poofed, which is terrible, but she was picked up by homeworld gems and then put in a mirror and interrogated for information about the crystal gems. So Lapis has had it very hard, but it's difficult for her to know where to direct her anger because she was treated like a crystal gem by homeworld gems. So she has no one really to trust. Now that she's finally, actually is a crystal gem, she has support and a home and a family like she hasn't had since that happened so long ago, and that's really important to her.
Yeah. Ooh. Thanks for answering that. Next question. Did Sardonyx know about Pink Diamond's true identity since Pearl was technically a part of her?
Well, something to understand about fusions is that they are their own individuals. They're a manifestation of the relationship between characters. I'd say the most human equivalent would be a kid. So whatever Garnet and Pearl shared within their relationship, or whatever they would share with their kid, is what Sardonyx would know. Sardonyx is her own person. So in this case, no, that's not something that Pearl was able to share with Garnet, so that's not something that they would be able to share with Sardonyx, or that Sardonyx would be able to know.
That's a great question. Wow. Last question from Twitter. Was Pearl made for our pink, or did she belong to white? Dun, dun, dun.
Our Pearl never belonged to white, but white is involved in the creation of pearls in general. So there is a connection. And that's all I can really say at the moment.
Hashtag no spoilers. So the characters on Steven Universe have really evolved. Yeah. As we wrap up the conversation regarding the finale, I think it's fitting that we hear a song that has carried us through the series. Yeah. Just as the characters have evolved, so has the end theme song. And we all love the music sung by so many talented people on Steven Universe. All of us have sung songs. Rebecca's on the guitar, rocking it. Joining Rebecca are Julian Sanchez and Jeff Ball. And this is Love Like You.
Wondering when
just decided to say, hey, that guitar looks pretty lonely in that corner. Let's pick it up and start rehearsing for Comic-Con.
I started taking lessons almost 2 years ago.
I've been trying to play the guitar for my whole life. Totally fine. Let's talk about the one thing that's on everybody's mind in this ballroom. Steven Universe the movie! Question. What has been the most rewarding and challenging thing about working on the movie? And this question is for all panelists, including myself.
It's a lifelong dream to get to make a movie musical, and that mixed with the dream I've already been living with working with such incredibly talented musicians and artists. That's just been an incredible process the whole way through. So I'm so excited for people to start to see what we've been working on these last few years.
Well, it's an honor to work with you, Rebecca.
Oh,
Just no biggie.
Honor and a dream come true. I'm just excited that it's going to be longer than 11 minutes. Yeah, it's funny, the emotions that you make us feel in 11 minutes, so I'm excited for what happens with more time. I would say one of the most rewarding things in recording the movie has been seeing everybody. I just love to work, and I feel like this show has, taught all of us how to embrace imperfection or embrace what maybe other people see as flaws, and I feel like it's just a very supportive environment, and you guys just make me smile. And the challenge is like not seeing anything like fire.
Everything they said. And also just like learning more working on the music with Rebecca, you see how incredibly talented she is in the team. That's how we feel every time we get a new song. Pretty much. I don't do that, but in the general frame of it. So no, it's been great, and I see more of these guys when we record it, so it's been cool.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, I'm also a dancer, so it was really cool to kind of, no spoilers, I got to kind of do a little ditty here and there, and do a little Foley here and there for the movie, which is kind of neat. So that was no spoiler, right? I'm so cool. Cool? Okay. Also, without giving away any spoilers, what was your initial reaction to the story development of the characters? What happens with no spoilers? You can. I had an idea. Why don't you give your favorite word? You can say, imagine a tree. It could be a thing or a color. That way we don't say any spoilers.
Bolero.
Oh, bolero. That's a good one. You'll understand when you see the trailer.
Mine was like redaction. I don't know. I feel like there's so many ways I could go here, but just general like exclamation points all over.
Mine was the emoji with mind blown. You know that mushroom cloud? That's the only way I can say how I feel about the story without saying any spoilers.
I don't think my answer made any sense.
No,
It's okay. It's okay. You are enough.
no, but the bolero and the colors, I think I know where you're leaning towards. Do you guys want to see the first trailer for this game?
It's our honor to present you with the first trailer for the Universe movie.
As much as I love dismantling the Empire and saving all your planets, I can't wait to get home and spend some quality time with my friends. I just want everything to stay exactly like this and never change.
Agreed.
put in words how we felt about the story developments because of that right there, right? You understand? You understand where we're coming from, right? So Steven Universe the movie will premiere September 2nd, and I can even tell you what time, 6 p.m. So Rebecca, this movie is a musical. Is it different writing the music for the show, different than writing the music for the movie? How, if it was, how so?
Oh, absolutely. Well, there were some episodes of the show that were actually sort of secret practice for doing this movie. Mr. Craig was a chance to see if we could have a full musical episode, and we managed to get 7 songs into 11 minutes. More songs into this. And for Just One Day, Let's Only Think About Love, that was also, we already knew we were going to work on this. So we were just like, can we do a big number? All of us were really sort of just testing our limits with that, gearing up for this. So, but this is a completely different just challenge to be able to make something so full and complete, to integrate the story into all the music, and to just get to, I can't say anything else. We've worked so hard on this movie. I just cannot wait for people to see it. It's been such a feat. And my composers, Ivy and Mizrachi, who we're working so hard right now to get this done. They've just done such an unbelievably amazing job on music through the whole thing, and I've had the chance to work with all these incredible collaborators.
Do you want to spill this tea? And then we don't have to spill it again.
Estelle, I hear that you, well, I heard your voice in the trailer. You wrote a song for the movie. Yeah.
Well, it was one day I was just sitting in my house, and they started working on the movie, and we were talking about, there's Rebecca Cole was asking about records, and and how we should approach it, and it was a vibe, and she went off and she wrote a record, and I wrote some records, and we wrote some records together, and this isn't one of them, the one I'm sure, but I sang it, it's really good. But we have other records. It's a good time, and I'm just happy with everything, and that sounds so cute.
Yeah, that song, there's a little bit of it in the trailer. We met up to talk about it. I was pitching the story, and we were starting, we were just really drafting together, which was so awesome. And I love, Estelle is so amazing. Like, we'll talk before I love the song. We're stronger than you. You gave me all these awesome references. Same with Here Comes the Thought. So here we actually have to really sit down and start working on this together. And then that song, I ended up going out to Chicago, and I finished writing it with Chance the Rapper and with Macy Stewart. And that was just, it completely opened my mind to what could be sort of possible with music.
Yeah, I heard it and it blew my mind. I was just like, oh my goodness, this makes me just feel like all the words, all the feelings. And again, everyone knows I love the way that Rebecca writes. It is perfect. It is beautiful. It is beautiful, and I'm just grateful to be able to do it. Thank you.
Kind of Love, and we welcome him from Australia.
Okay.
And welcome back Jeff Ball on the violin. And also, fun fact, Jeff is also Connie's violin throughout the show. So how cool is that? And we also have special guest Rebecca Sugar joining Estelle. Ladies and gentlemen, here is True Kind of Love. The True Kind of Love single is available to download now. Yeah, right now. You can find the link on Cartoon Network social handles, and the digital movie soundtrack will drop September 3rd. Alright, moving on to probably your favorite part, the Q&A. So let's have, do we have lines already set up for the Q&A? Please walk safely. We asked if you could keep your questions and statements to under a minute so that we can get as many questions answered as possible. So let me know with a nice hand wave when you're ready for our first question. You can find that on TV Tag Mahal's Twitter, the official Tag Mahal. Little selfie moment.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey. So, I have a two-parter. Now that there are more uncorrupted gems on Earth, are we going to see more gem-human relationships? Also, we've seen Pearl and Greg kind of confront their feelings with the loss of Rose. Are they going to try to find love again?
What? Spoil the questions, fam. I'm trying to think of what's safe to say. Gems and humans will certainly be doing a lot of interacting, and there are definitely a lot of new uncorrupted gems on Earth, and I'm excited for people to see where that goes. In terms of Pearl and Greg, I think it's really important for Pearl to be very independent for a while. She got a very, very, very long love relationship, and she's really finding herself at the moment, so I've really been enjoying showing that side of her, Pearl's independence.
After you ask your question, and we answer it, you can come down to the front and grab a prize. Next question. Yeah.
Thanks.
Hello, I'm Mauro. Mindful Education is one of my favorite episodes. Thank you for the show. Can you talk more about Stefani and Amethyst's journey so far, like figuring themselves out, their growth, empowerment?
Stefani and Amethyst? Gosh, they're coming from very different places in their development.
Is the top one? Yeah. Oh, it's so short.
Stefani becomes more and more solid and independent all the time. I think as of course, as I said earlier, like parents, as their parents become sort of more together, Stefani benefits from that as well, as any kid would. And gosh, Amethyst has done so much growing. I think what Amethyst really needed was a full understanding. Amethyst had the kind of upbringing where she was very sheltered from her own origins, and that was meant well by the Crystal Gems, by Rose. I think Rose especially loved the thought of someone having no idea what Homeworld's rules are and never, ever, ever having to know. But I think it's been really helpful for Amethyst to understand that and get to form her own opinion about it, which was really denied her for so long. You want to say that?
Oh, no, I mean, for me personally, I think, I guess the biggest turning point for her was going back to Homeworld and meeting other Amethysts. And I'm a Korean American adoptee, and while that was happening, I was searching for my biological family in Korea. So I could definitely relate to that, and I think, you know, just seeing where me, Nikila Dietz, was born, and who my people are, I think that really helped me, you know, be more me, and feel more complete, I think, much like, you know, Angela felt. So, yeah.
And I was wondering, like, for everybody on the panel, who do you think you'd be able to fuse with? Like, anybody in, like, the cast and crew?
Be able to, like, be capable?
Yeah, like who we want to make babies with?
Who you're, like, best friends with, and, like, live, and you're, like, really close?
Well, we all have relationships with each other, so I think those relationships could all become people if we can imagine them. But honestly, the characters have become so, like they've been so inspired by you, Ashley, now as I've gotten to know you over the years, that I think the visions of the show are, many of them are the way I feel excited to be with you and work with you.
So maybe one of those big, like, composite corpses, I guess, where, like, everybody's just, it's like a party rock, you know? Everybody's just in there.
It's like an everything pizza.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Find one giant telephone booth and everybody just jam on in there and become one big fusion. Do you guys know what a telephone booth is?
Somebody's mom for
Hi, my name is Olivia. First of all, I just want to say thanks for making this show. I struggled with anxiety issues and self-confidence, but this show has definitely helped me grow as a person. Also, the main question, you don't have to tell me if it actually happens, but is Stefani capable of fusing with other gems?
I think.
I just wanted to.
Stefani, well, Steven is capable of fusing with humans and gems, so it would make sense for Stefani, who has Steven's gem, to be similarly capable. But Stefani is such an individual, I think, that they don't need anybody but themselves.
Good answer.
Hi, my name's Lizzie, and my question is for the whole cast. What is your favorite ship?
Me. The one that Sour Cream's dad got Yellowtail's ships on. I like the Royal Caribbean, but I would love to try the Disney cruise ship.
All the ships. I'm pretty partial to Ruby and Sapphire. I have to make that abundantly clear in the show that I think I've done something wrong.
So is Ruby and Sapphire ship named Garnet? They don't. It's not like. What would it be? Sapphire and Ruby. What is it? Violet? What? Okay. All right. So there's a ship name. That's what ships are. You take the first half of the name and the second half of the name, then you put them together. That's what a ship's called. Yeah. But it's Garnet. All right, guys. I'm glad you guys came up with that ship name, but it's Garnet. Thank you. Next question.
Hi, my name is Dina, and I was wondering if there's any fusions that we'll be seeing in the seasons or movie that we haven't seen before.
That's a really big question.
Hashtag no spoilers. We can talk about fusions that we've seen. My favorite fusion is Obsidian. Let's get up for Obsidian. Mine goes with that one. This is a good one. There were so many fusions in the finale. Sunstone was one of them. Obsidian, Smoky Quartz. Yeah. What other fusions am I missing?
Rainbow Force 2.0.
Yes, I'm missing a bunch of fusions. So if we were going to spill what the next fusions possibly could be, we would be fired. So we can talk about current fusions.
I will say that's a really good question.
It is a great question. And you'll just have to watch the movie, right?
Yeah, please watch the movie. Really answer that question.
Yes.
Okay, answer
You have to wait a little bit more to find out the answer to that question. September 2nd, 6 p.m. Cartoon Network.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. If you were to be one of any gem or fusion, who would it be and why?
Oh, other than the one that made the voice? Wait, what? I'm sorry. Could you please repeat the question?
You mean other than the one we voiced, right?
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah? She said yes. Thumbs up. So you talking about right there. I would say paradox. It's like a high-pitched version of myself. Sarcastic, just rude, and I love it. Yeah.
She's on it. Paradox on it.
I think a diamond. I'm not quite sure which one, but a diamond. It's my birthstone, so.
Yeah.
I would say maybe like Pearl because I've had so much of amethyst experience. Maybe
voicing Pearl would help me like Marie Kondo my life. Toss out some things, sparks joy. I'll help you, yeah. I would say White Diamond. That just hurts me right now because she has fierce nails and eyelashes and great fashion sense. I'm really stuck on these heels. I can't stop thinking about them. Like, I actually want a pair of White Diamond heels. So if anybody can make that happen, hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. Yeah. Yes, White Diamond.
I put a lot of myself into Ruby. Definitely, Ruby is the one that's me.
Hello, my name is Diego. I'm a really big fan of the series. I'd just like to ask, for Steven, he looked like he aged a little bit. Like, why do you think that he is now a physical 14-year-old in the movie?
In the movie, Steven is 16 years old. It's 2 years in the future. So he's had some time, but I also think that because of the events of changing mind, because of what he's come to understand about himself, he's able to grow in a way that wasn't before.
Those glasses when you're done. Estelle, I love you. Thank you so much for voicing Garnet. You embody her. Thank you. My question is for Rebecca. So I heard in a podcast that you fought for the wedding episode to be aired. So that's the reason why you wrote Change Your Mind. Why was Change the Mind not in the wedding episode and the final episode?
The fight for the wedding was not just for it to air, but for it to be made at all. It went all the way back to 2015, 2016. That song, I think I kept it. It was a personal song, so I wasn't expecting to write it into the show. And there was. I'm trying to think. It was when we got to the end of Change Your Mind that I really felt the need to share it because it was so much the conclusion I'd come to personally after going through everything. I suppose I waited until the last moment of the show to share it. But within the wedding itself, it's a really good question. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready yet to share it. But yeah, it was the whole process of making that over all those years that made me able to do Change Your Mind as a whole. And the Change Your Mind, I think, has made us able to do. We used to call it the movie before the movie internally on the show because Change Your Mind was so much work. It was 44. It was the longest thing we'd ever made, and we didn't even quite get to feel great about it because we jumped into something even longer immediately after. So we were like, we did it. Let's do this thing that's literally twice as hard, and a musical. So the wedding Change Your Mind means so much to me, and the movie does too. I really hope you'll check it out.
My name is Roque. My question is for Rebecca. Down at the booth, in the karaoke booth, there are two flags. There is already some buzz about it online. I wanted to know if you could talk about them a little bit.
Yes, there's a flag for Earth and there's a flag for Homeworld. That's what they are.
Mic drop.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I wanted to know when you decided to create a children's show, Rebecca, and everyone was a part of the children's show,
that you had any idea you would impact this many adults? Oh, that's a good question. Well, I love animation. I never grew out of it. So I completely understand why adults can and do love cartoons. Because I'm an adult that loves cartoons so much. I also think, I never got to have a show like this as a child. And I think for me, having a show like this that exists for children means something to me as an adult. It's like I get to retrofit nostalgia for something that I was never able to have. And that means a lot to me too. So I completely understand and appreciate, really, just anyone of any age that loves animation. I just think you're right.
Hi, my name is Carly. Firstly, Rebecca Scherer, thank you so much for creating a space in media for non-binary people so that my question for everyone on the stage is, if your character was born as a human in any year or on any place on the globe that you want, what do you think they would be like?
I think that Pearl would be a lot like me.
I feel like maybe Amethyst would be in the 80s, like bouncing between jazzercise classes and like metal shows. That's my final answer. Do you want some tea?
That's hard. I don't know, bro. If Garnet could be any human person in today's world, oh, it's hard. I'm trying to think really quickly and I can't. Hold on.
Beyonce!
Hello? You think she'd be Beyonce? You know what? Wait a second. Hold on. That was a good one. She might be Queen Bee.
And Peridot would be one of your backup dancers. For sure.
We need like 12 or 1,500 Peridots at any time.
Yeah.
I'm with it. That could be cool. That could be cool.
All playing different instruments.
Ooh, Grace Jones. And if you don't know who Grace Jones is, Google. She would be Grace Jones.
Grace Jones, yes. I think Peridot would be living in a silver bullet under the foliage of Costa Rican jungle. Silver bullet can also levitate, and she could go anywhere she wants. And if she's in North America, she drives her silver bullet cross country. That's what Peridot, as a human, would be doing on Earth.
She's clearly thought about that.
I had a little time.
Alright, got to meet you guys. It's my guest summer Comic-Con! First off, it's good to meet you all. It's a privilege and honor. I've been following the show since the very beginning, Any advice for a young, inspiring artist who has part autism? It's been a very hard journey for me. I want to finally fulfill my animation dreams, You guys are my animation heroes since the very beginning. Thank you. Actually, I haven't told anyone about this, but I actually run a whole Comic-Con. I've been wearing Steven Universe socks. Actually, I'm wearing Ruby and Sapphire today.
Oh, nice.
Well, my
just make stuff right away as soon as possible. The moment that you're making art, you're no longer an aspiring artist, you're just an artist. So do it, make it right now.
I just want to say thank you for just creating the show in general. It's helped a lot of people, including me, with what I identify as. My question to Rebecca, I guess, would be, when you were creating the show, what did you struggle with the most?
Oh, yeah. There's so much. It's really difficult to put together a television show. There's just so many moving parts, and I think one of my biggest challenges is that I want to be involved in everything. I want to be involved in the story. I want to be involved in the music. I want to be involved in the sound design, and the sound effects, and the color. So for me, one of the biggest challenges is just running from department to department to weigh in on absolutely everything. And there's just not enough time in the day. And then also hoping, early on, I think one of the most scary things was we had a really long story we wanted to tell, and we didn't know at that time if the show would be well received, how long it was going to last. So it was like, how do we tell this expansive story that we knew we wanted to last for years and years and years without knowing if it might end at any moment, and holding out hope for all these characters. That was also a challenge. I'm just really, really grateful that we're here and we've come so far with the story, come this far with the story, and that we have this other story waiting in the wings for people to see.
And despite, yes, I think Rebecca is one of the most hardest working people that I've ever met. Whenever we record and go in, she still asks us, how are you? How's her personal life doing? And it blows my mind every time. I texted her the other day when I was doing some Foley, no spoilers, and I recorded it on my phone and I sent it to her, and I'm like, oh, she's probably so busy doing a record and doing everything. Within 2 minutes, she gives me notes, and I'm like, what is she doing? Do you have time to get a drink of water or have time for yourself? Is it only like this 4 hours that you sleep? Do you sleep at all, Rebecca?
I sleep. Sleep is very important. Everybody who draws, you will get more, I'm telling you this, so serious, you will get more work done if you get a full night's sleep than if you work really long hours but you didn't get a lot of sleep. I know part of it. It's really romantic to destroy yourself for your art, but the art will suffer. If you suffer, the art will suffer. So please take care of yourself.
We have time for one last question. So,
Thank you so much for creating the show, Rebecca Sugar. I would just like to ask, what are some of the biggest inspirations for the show?
The biggest one? Should I release that? Well, when I was a kid, I used to watch Tenchi Universe. And the title of the show is actually was a temp title. It's like My Brother Steven and Tenchi Universe. And then we never changed it because we all got really attached to the name, and it became his name. And that was a big influence. Although Steven is not Tenchi, Greg is Tenchi.
Thank you so much for all your questions. We have one more goodie for you. Should we just roll it?
I knew that if I were going to write something different, I needed to be somewhere different or do something different. So I thought, I just want to go somewhere and be alone and think a little bit about how I'm feeling. And I was running out of time. It was like this race against the clock because I had to start writing music as soon as possible, but I couldn't write the music until the story was approved.
We are doing something so much more cinematic. New locations, new characters.
It's definitely a team effort. That's what makes it good.
Here we are in the future. What I love about
working as a team is that we all have really different perspectives on the stories that we tell.
The music is so important to the show. I write songs specifically for my cast members, and I like to ask them what kind of music that they like so that I'm writing things that they're excited to sing.
This is gonna be fun.
It's so good. So, what do you think, Martin?
I want to go somewhere like, I think that's like big. It's just so cool.
documentary when the movie drops. When the movie releases on DVD and digital. So don't miss. We also have another fantastic gift here. Don't miss the Every Steven Ever weekend starting August 31st to September 2nd up until the movie comes out. So let's give it up for our panelists. Thank you so much.